Let's look at closings. Closings were down 6.82%. My closed sales personally are down $2 million year over year, closed sales. My pending sales, year over year, are up about 15%. So I'm up in pending, but down in closed. I mean, I don't know what it is. Maybe some other people are like this, but my April is going to be one of my best Aprils ever. But like my March was good, not great. The lowest amount of closings, and that's going to be in North Center, Roscoe Village. They're down 31.4% for closings. Now you may say, hey, Matt, if North Center is down 31.4%, that must mean they're doing really bad. But here's the thing, guys. They have really low amount of inventory, so they had less closings because they don't have as much product to sell. The place that performed the best is Bucktown Wicker Park was up 15.3%. So they're up 15.3%. That's a solid closing growth. Now, since we've been picking on near North area, let's also take a look at that. Their closings were up 6.2%. So they're closed. Now you're like, hey, man, their prices are down and their months of inventory is up. Why are their closings up? Well, they got the most amount of inventory, so of course it's going to have more closings. When you got these low inventory areas, they're going to have lower amount of closings. Somebody else that was way down was the West Loop. They're down 24%. I think the West Loop, which I classify as one of like the downtown markets, is performing much better than I have seen since the pandemic. You guys have to remember the West Loop was named one of the hottest areas to live in the country, pre-pandemic. It won like the hottest neighborhood ever in like 16, 17, 18. I remember pre-pandemic in like 16, 17, 18, 19, that if somebody would even smell I had something coming up at like 901 Madison, you even heard, I'd get like 50 offers on it. That same mentality right now is in Lincoln Park and Lakeview. So we have to remember, history repeats itself. Will Fulton Market, West Loop come back? I mean, I see cranes there. I see businesses continuing to move there. I see some of the coolest restaurants opening there. I don't know. I would just suspect that people, if they're working there and they like to eat there, I'm thinking they'll want to live there. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so. So I think West Loop's going to be one to watch all year as more and more businesses and restaurants continue to flood that area to see what's that stat look like.